just got me drawing some more Vanguard comic. I didn't not drawing anything. Hello, welcome to the my second patron update video. The last one went down okay, so I thought I'd give it a second go. I've improved the picture quality by hopefully recording this on the phone, not my 15-year-old laptop, which I usually do my Skype on. So yeah, issue 16 launched on Friday. It kind of went down well. Everyone seemed to like the cover. This week we're going to have the two previously in Vanguard updates, which I think are good for kind of new readers coming on and readers in general, because it just kind of gets you back into the story, keeps you up on the various plot points and character arcs that are going on, and get you all up to speed for when the first page will drop week Monday. So that should be good. In the meantime, I'm going to tell you a little about the issue coming up. It's based heavily after a game we used to play in the UK, and I think it's played in New Zealand, Australia, maybe a couple other places, but maybe not in America. And it's called British Bulldog. It was a game we play in the playground. You'd get a whole load of kids on one side. One kid would be the bulldog. All the kids run over to the other side, and the bulldog's got to tackle the kids down, and they go back and forward, back and forward. If you're caught, you become a bulldog, and then the last person standing becomes the winner. It was a violent game. I'm not going to lie. It used to be full tackles. It got a bit of a reputation for being a bit too heavy-handed, and they banned it in a lot of schools, I think in the 70s, 80s, 90s. I mean, we certainly used to play in it. It was like you would rugby tackle kids to the ground, and you're playing on like concrete or cement, or it can be pretty hard. So yeah, in issue 16 there's a game show called Bulldogs, essentially based on this principle, and I've hinted at it a couple of times before in previous issues. In the back of issue 10 there's a full page advert for Bulldogs, which I'm going to show you now. As you can see, it's kind of like a generic poster that you would have like advertising something like American Gladiators or Gladiators in the UK. And down the small print down the bottom, which I love putting my bit of satire in, it's got apply online to enter, homeless citizens and unemployed welcome. Agreed sum will be paid to the competitor or competitors who clear all 5 game zones, minus show fees. Eliminated competitors are liable for show fees, which will be collected from the next of kin. And there's an asterisk. No contestant has ever cleared all 5 game quads. So in this version, they go from one side of the island to the other, and they get their money. So yeah, that appeared as a full page advert in the back of issue 10. So if we jump forward now to the front cover of front cover of 11, you'll see at the bottom of the page where Pendragon's towering over in the top there. There's a poster down the bottom, and you got the Bulldog poster there. If we jump forward to issue 13 on page 18, which I'll pop up now, you'll see the top left hand corner there's 2 guards walking around the complex while you've got Guy and Giordano planning their break-in, and they're having a little conversation between themselves and saying, "See Bulldogs last night? See it? I lost 50 quid on that arsehole Richards," which is obviously a nod to the famous Arnold Schwarzenegger film The Running Man. And again we jump here to page 44 in issue 14, as we got Jenny Daly typing away on the computer watching the news streams. You see there in the second monitor on the right hand side we've got another advert running for Bulldogs, and as you can imagine, Jenny being quite sort of anti-state and anti-corporation, her website is running an expose on that, which I'd imagine the controlling forces would try to shut down as soon as possible. So from that, moving on to the latest issue, you're going to see a very, very familiar face running in the game. So as you know, he's not shy about killing people off in the comic, and one of our characters who's been around from issue 1 is in the game, and how he fares, well, you're going to have to read the issue and find out. So this Saturday, True Believers Comic Con Art Festival. That's going to be Saturday the 2nd of Feb. I think tickets are still available. You can get them online or buy them at the door. but there's going to be tons of small press creators there, including myself, Vince Hunt, Tony Esmond, I'll get the name right in a second, and we're launching issue 4 of the Awesome comic. We might be doing a special price on all 4, like a pack, but you're going to be able to see the end of the Viper story, Murder Road, and Cockney Kung Fu. That's drawn by Nick Prolix. It's a really good issue. We've had a lot of good feedback by it, so we're kind of really enthused to see what the reaction is from people after reading it. Not only that, I'll be selling, when I've lost them, I'm selling books 1 and 2 of Vanguard. We've still got a number of them on my last half dozen copies of issue book 1. So if you want to get your copy of that, shoot down, or alternatively just send me a PM either on Patreon or Twitter, and I can sort out sending a copy out to you. So yeah, I cannot wait for Saturday to roll around. It's going to be fantastic. And if you're around the Friday night, there's going to have drinks and stuff, and we'd shoot the shit down in the bar area of Drury's Inn. So if you're coming, I look forward to seeing you there. Take care, and thanks once again to all the patrons who are supporting me. Really appreciate it, and take care.